I hit start recording. Yeah, it says it's 7:20. Yeah. No, it's because. Oh yeah, I gotta retweet it as well. Oh, my light's not working. Come on, why? Why you do this? Yeah, I need to share. Give me 1 second. I had to redo my OBS settings because I was using that to record this weekend. So. Uh-oh. Like what kind? Oh, I thought you were talking about like drop frames. You mean on your own channel? Uh-oh, is it not live? Can people see? Hello. Oh. YouTube, not a budget, live. Okay. It's good. Alright. Huh. You mean your .tech domain live link or the actual youtube.com/CNABudget blah 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 /live? Oh. Okay. It's okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let me fix this. Yeah, I'm seeing on here. Let me share screen so you can see. Share screens. Oh, share screen. Do you see? Oh, what am I doing in my life? Do you see that? Like, see the desktop audio? It's going. I gotta mute you on Skype. How about now? Hello? Okay, I can still see you. This is odd. I can hear you. And look at it. It's like, It is. Alright. Let me figure it here. Let me try to switch this up like this. Alright. So I got you going on there. I had to change my stream settings for the LAN party, that's why. So it's like I gotta set it back to stream and not just recording, and that might be okay. Hello? Can you say something? Oh no. See, there we go. Oh no. Okay. Default. Speakers. High definition. Go. Hello? Oh gosh, that might be loud. Hello? No, I think it's I'll fix it on my end. We just need to get their input. Can you guys hear Lee now? Hello? Oh, I didn't. It's not that I changed like I didn't change it to 60 FPS or anything. I just I had to change the audio channels and things like that. No Lee still? That makes no sense, right? You see this? He's leaving, he says. Okay, let me figure this out. Why is there no audio there? We hear you all. Wait, how come Nicholas is saying he hears us now? Are people trolling? No Lee on me. Alright. Is his... Is there a way to remove... I can only hear it. Still can't hear Lee. What is going on? I dislike OBS a lot. What do you think, Lee? I don't know what to do. Oh yeah, it is coming through fine. But it clearly is, according to OBS. The sound levels, every time you talk, the sound levels change. I just hate... Here. I mean, I can go to default. Hello? How about now? The settings button. You mean, oh. Oh, no. It might be because of output. Oh, crap. Oh, it's because I have multiple audio tracks for recording, though. That's why, I think. Let me... How do I change it back? How do I change it back? I can't convert it partway to the stream! Are you kidding me? The stream? I don't know. Whatever, I'm doing it because we have to. Stop streaming. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, let's see if Lee can figure this out. Can you guys hear him yet? Okay. I did, yeah. No, Lee. Oh. 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 Yeah. Does this work? Still no Lee. What to do? I can hear Lee. OBS can hear Lee. No, Lee's not trolling. I don't think so anyways. You trolling Lee? This is so... What is it audio input capture? No, that's my mic. What on this list is the desktop audio coming from? You know what I'm saying, Lee? Like, audio inputs here on the sources. I don't see what the source is for desktop audio. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, because you see, audio input capture, which is my mic, is right here. But I don't see anything for desktop audio. I might have to restart OBS. Yeah, people are saying restart. I mean, this video capture device, I mean, I think that's like my mic and stuff, so it's just... Did it work? Did it work? No Lee still? They can hear me, I think. Okay. I'm about, I don't know what to do. What if I unplug these headphones? How's that work now? Can you guys hear Lee? I don't know if it's like a...
Restart the call. It's not Skype. It's Discord.
Yeah, we're on Discord, by the way. And I think they can hear you now because you're coming out of my speakers.
Levels. Oh, they're hearing me. Wait. Add your system sound. Oh.
How?
Dude, what's up with your headphones?
No.
Fix that.
Are they hearing you because of my... Because you're on the speakers now. So I'm not sure if the speakers are going into the mic or if they hear you, you know, legitimately.
He sounds like crap.
He sounds like crap, yeah. So it's coming through the speakers. Which we might have to do the stream like this because... I mean, I don't know what else to do. Like...
Yeah, I know. There's nothing else we can do.
I restarted OBS. The audio is coming through. This is so frustrating. Speakers, high definition audio, go. How about now? How about now? Just keep talking, Lee, and we'll see if it sounds good.
Hello. Oh, did you put your mic by the speaker?
No, I didn't put it. Well, not intentionally. I'm changing the audio settings to see what's up. Oh, streamer mode enabled. That's what I want. Assuming it's on Discord. Output device. Oh my goodness. Is this it right here?
Oh no, what did you do?
Is it a Discord thing? Let me see. Speakers. Does that have to be output to speakers? How about that? Try now.
Hello. No, because it's still coming through desktop audio.
Yeah, it's true. It was always coming throughout my speakers. Back and I can hear Lee. Alright, let me see if I can plug my headphones in and see if that worked. If it was on the Discord end. So, nope, nothing.
People's glasses just broke.
Yeah, it doesn't work. It's not Discord settings.
Your girlfriend's gonna be like, oh no, she's not home yet. I was gonna say, she'd be like,
She might be watching
hey,
from
tell her
work.
to shut up. No, Lee.
Output. I don't.
Change the OBS input. My first graphics card was like a GT 240. Oh, maybe it was a 270. Let me check. Yeah, it was a I think it was a 240. I'm pretty sure it was a 240. I had the box. I just threw it out.
Meter multi-tool. That's a Destiny reference. Let's see. What do I do? What do I do? Here, we're gonna solve this together. I think. Here, let me at least share what.
Yeah, we're gonna fix this.
Window capture. Let's go. We're gonna go to. Where's OBS? I'm gonna share OBS, and people can see that it is not me. Can you not share the whole OBS screen?
Whoa.
Apparently you can't.
It's just a trash can. Don't worry. It's just a trash can.
I can't share OBS. The screen.
Oh, that'd probably cause like a loop, and it would just cause your.
It'll crash.
Fry.
Yeah.
You should make a video on cool line on GPU and how to reduce it. I know how Jay did one, but he only talked about turning on VSync and cap. Oh yeah, you did say you tried that. Sorry, Techno, you did mention that.
You do get a lot of coral wine in some loading screens where there's no FPS cap, and it just runs at like 1,000 FPS. Like I know The Witcher 3 and Destiny had that problem. If you're just in the starting screen, your GPU will go crazy.
But oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
Discord screen share.
I get it in general because I bought a card with coil one.
Oh.
I care 0, and plus having tempered glass helps. I'm glad I'm not big because I don't think any of the companies are like, so when's that video coming out? I mean, it's up to me to get it out.
Advanced audio properties. Is this it? Audio input. Desktop audio is at 100. Audio monitoring tracks. How about now? How about now? We'll do it live! I think that might work.
Hello, can everyone hear me? Can everyone hear me?
What is he talking about?
Hey, what's up, guys? Com TV here. And, I hate Son of a Tech. Oh, I went there.
Okay, I think it works.
Alright, yeah, what did you do?
The advanced settings, it was on track 2, which I don't know why that was.
Oh, and you just disabled track 2.
No, and then I changed it to track 1. Okay. I think we're good now. Let me lower the volume. We'll get it back to what it should be. Hello? We good? How's my volume?
You sound... I almost said delicious, and I didn't mean that in a weird way.
Said delicious. All right, I think we're good.
Happy Valentine's Day.
All right, we need...
Oh, we can hear Lee all over again. Oh, man, my plan was foiled.
All right, I think we're good now. I can put my headphones in. There won't be any feedback from the thing.
The world is saved.
Lower Lee a bit, okay.
In a world where Lee's mic doesn't work on stream, one man, two faces.
Lee's lowered.
Windows Shop Weekly. It's... You could turn him down some. Just turn him down until we can't hear him again.
Well, you guys wanted Lee really badly, so now I'm giving you extra Lee to make up for all the quietness. Okay.
We did not realize how much we liked the silence.
Alright, how's that now? How's both of our volume?
Do you guys hear us? If you hear us, clap
Turn him
once.
down still? He's, according to this, you see how you're going like into the negative tens of decibels now? I usually
watch
negative 6.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say I bet some people like are like.
Oh yeah, adjust your volumes in case you turned it up for.
Oh, clapped. He clapped too.
Lee is still loud. What the heck?
That's just how I talk.
Alright. But Lee is still a bit too loud. Well, okay, I'm turning Lee down, and apparently it's gonna be...
Now, Bill's saying, I'm good. You just need more mic.
I just need more mic. See? Man.
Let me get more... Can I get more snare on my headphones?
Yeah, alright, I think we're good. You
Get more
see, some
snare.
people are saying Lee sounds good. This just throws it off when everybody has different like volumes. All right, I think
Look
we're
at
good.
how far back people are clapping.
I think we're good.
I
No,
said
we're not
people clapping
trolling.
thing like a long time ago.
Wait, why did you
So
say
I
to
think
clap?
some people are watching a bunch of time back.
Yeah, they are. It should be fixed now because there is some delay in the stream. All right.
Yeah.
How are you doing, Lee? We're 15 minutes into the stream, apparently. Hey, what's up, everyone? Danny and Lee here.
Yes.
How are you doing,
Welcome back
Lee?
to Window Shop Weekly. Place you can go to find some dirt cheap tech. My name's Lee, and I have been doing well this week. How about you, Danny?
Good. Stressful, but good. Good and
Same, I
stressful.
mean, you even brought up there was a shooting an hour away from where
you.
I live.
Yeah, that's like all
Or-
the news.
Depending on how you get there. It's not too far away from where I live, and it's scary. So
Yeah.
that's too serious for Windows Shop Weekly.
It is too serious. I was like, what? Like, what are you supposed to do, right? Because you should, for some people, you know, if you pray or mourn or do whatever, that's what you should do. But what happens to the normal day-to-day lives when something like this does happen? Like, I was thinking, should we cancel Windows Shop
can't
Weekly?
imagine.
It's kind of like, you know, like, what do you put on pause and what don't you?
Yeah, that's tough. And the thing is to take it a step further, to get morbid. I realized that like when you die, I heard this actually. I heard this in a I don't know if it was like some sort of like sermon or if it was like a teacher's lecture or something. The guy said, when you die, people are going to be standing around your grave talking about sports and eating potato salad. And that's just kind of...
Yeah, because what are they supposed
That was like a slap.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, what else are they supposed to, you know, like gatherings, right? Like funerals. Like, that's when you catch up with other people as well, and you don't want to just talk about the death, really. That's kind of, I don't know.
It's funny because we live... Some of us, you know, some of us try against it. Some of us don't realize we do it, but we spend so much of our lives worrying about ourselves, and, like, our whole focus is on us that we kind of expect, like, when we die, everyone is just going to be sitting around missing me the whole time. That's just a weird twist on this whole thing, but that was just kind of like you said, what do we do in this situation? And I think like for those of us who aren't affected, like you said, like however you mourn or pray or whatever, that's helpful. And also if you for some reason live really close to those people, I mean, doing whatever you can to help them, you know, give them food, try to be there for them. I got really good advice from a counselor. He was saying like sometimes people just need to be like have someone near them, like just give them a hug.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to say anything. Like people don't like hearing you say like, oh, I know how you must feel right now. It's like, no, you don't.
Yeah. Just, I think being there for them, and even, you don't even have to talk about it. Just like be there and be like, hey, you want to hang out? You know. Yeah. I'd agree with that.
It's weird, man, because it's like there's a healthy amount of, like you were saying, mourning. Like you have to process it. You can't just push it away.
Yeah.
Because then it'll just fester. But then at the same time, you also don't want to just think about that and nothing else. Oh man, this is deep life stuff, man. And people are talking about 1080p's in the chat.
Well, see, that's the thing too. It's like it's become so common. I don't like what are the statistics of how many? I guess what would be even considered mass shootings? Just any shootings in the U.S. in the last year or two, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, have we just become so jaded and used to it that, especially if you're not affected directly by it, you just like, all right, it's another thing in the news. Let's move on, you know? So, I don't know, it's hard.
Yeah, and the other thing to keep in mind is that our technology is so much better that we hear about things so much quicker. There are a lot of things going on, like, we talk so much about how many people are dying from this new flu, which it's a terrible flu, and a ton of people are dying. But, like, a ton of people die with most of flus, but now we hear about it so much more that it seems like it's larger in scale, but, like, stuff like this happens all the time. And especially if you change to a global perspective, this stuff is happening everywhere, all the time. Shooting.
Yeah, if you look globally, yeah, it's just like, we live in a messed up world. But anyways, like we were talking about,
Is this Windows Shop Weekly or NBC? What am I watching? PC.
Yeah, no, yeah. We'll let you
Sorry,
guys. You guys came here for that, and we're not. Like, I'm not caught up to the whole events. I just got off from work, so I haven't had a chance to read through all of it. So I'm not going to talk about things that I'm not fully newsed up on. But anyways,
well what about you, Diddy? How have you been, other than stressed? You have some really cool videos being pumped out. Craigslist ride-alongs and Chinese graphics cards.
Work has been stressful. I almost was late to Windows Shop Weekly because of it. But I don't know. I feel like I might actually take a real hiatus coming up. I know I've said that multiple times, but work is that, you know, you think things can hit crap can hit the fan. Now it's like hitting a jet engine, and it's like piles of horse crap and cow manure. Like, how badly it's going so fast. So.
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear it. That's awful.
Yeah, it's whatever. It's life, right? You gotta be a responsible
adult. And you were saying
adult.
this is gonna last a while.
It is, yeah. So, yeah. But I mean, I'm here now, and I'm still working on videos, and I still have things coming up. But there's just gonna be a point where it's just like I can't do it for a little bit. So then I take a break. But
wait, are you telling me that YouTubers don't just sit around playing with computer parts all day?
Depends on if it's their full-time job or not. Jay and those guys, they probably do because they have to, and that's what they get paid for. We don't get paid that much for doing this, so it takes the back seat when it has to.
It feels like we work a lot, and then when we do YouTube, it feels like even more. But it seems like, if I'm not mistaken, these full-time YouTubers, especially the tech tubers, spend just as much time on YouTube alone when it's their full-time job.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of splitting the 40 plus 20 hours, they just work 60 to 80 on their own on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, so. But yes, I agree. Every once in a while.
Yeah, also they have people to buy their merch, which apparently is... I'm curious how much some of those bigger YouTubers, the ones that people dislike, that just promote their merch all day, I wonder how much they make from it versus everything else. Yeah. Apparently, like, Logan Paul and his Maverick gear or whatever, it's from what I've read, it seems like that's a big part of his income. Should we make merch? I guess we wouldn't do it together because we would have our own merch, but yeah.
We can have Windows Shop Weekly merch that we share.
That's true.
I don't even care about merch for the sake of income. I would do merch because it's cool.
Yeah, just to have people repping your stuff. And then,
even if I were the only one to buy a Noob shirt and you were the only one to buy a CompTV shirt, I would love that. Because
then when you wear it in public, if someone else recognizes that shirt you're wearing, then it's like, oh my goodness, another person that recognizes us because we're kind of a small channel. That's pretty cool.
I've had people go, hey, Lee, like at work, like, hey Lee, check this out. Marquez Brownlee just like opened up a merch shop.
Uh-huh.
Like that happened today, and they're like, check out his hats and his shirts and stuff.
He did, yeah. His shirts look like the kinds I wear, where it's like nice and soft.
They're so yeah.
It's got that texture-y. It's not just like a flat color. It's got that texture-y grain in it. Yeah, like American Apparel style.
There's one thing that he did though that I was like,
what'd he do?
So he put a counter to say how many of the shirts were sold.
Okay.
And I was kind of theorizing. I was like, is that better or worse for sales? Do you think?
Better.
Better for sales to see how many people bought them?
Because people are gonna buy them regardless. The number's not gonna matter. But people are on the fence. It's gonna matter when it's a lower number. So.
You think so?
I think yeah.
In a good way, so they'll see it's a lower number and they'll go, you know what, I'll buy one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which one's his store? He's got multiple ones. Cotton Bureau. I think this is is this the latest one? Dang, those look soft.
They look nice, man. He's got one that says MKBHT established in 2008. I like that one too.
Should I buy one so I can wear it and tweet it at him, and then hopefully he can retweet it and give me some exposure?
I don't see why not.
No, I'm kidding. Oh, he's got a green shirt that says this
is... I didn't see the green one.
This is on the good place. Look at it. It's on the screen. I have it pulled up.
Oh, you know what? You hit the main shop page on Cotton Bureau.
Yeah. Wow, this is all him? Wait, no.
No. You're on the main shop page.
I see. I see. I'm a noob. I'm sorry.
I like his. I like this site.
It is pretty cool.
It's a nice site. That hat too. I actually really like that hat. I would definitely wear that hat in public.
How do you know which one's by? I want to see what's by him only.
Those ones.
Yeah, but it doesn't show every like. Not this. What's next
stores, one. If you go to click on one of his, and then when you're on the item page.
Yep.
Do you have a back button in the top left?
Back to storefront. There it is.
There you go.
But
that's his page.
Oh, I see these 5. Got it. I didn't even scroll down. Matt like everything. That hat is pretty cool.
See, I told you that hat's nice.
All right, Window Shop Weekly. We are promoting MKBHD's stuff. You know, this is a good deal. Actually, how much is it? Let's do a
$35.
35? Ooh, for a t-shirt?
I think.
For a t-shirt? Oh.
And the hat.
Add to shopping. Is it sold out?
I think they're pre-orders.
I gotta pick a size. $30? Oh, it's not bad. Is it because the large... This one's 30, but I'm guessing they're shipping. Okay. Alright, there's the MKBHD plug. You're welcome. No.
This episode is sponsored by Marquez Brownlee.
That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be weird.
As if he would need us to plug his stuff at all.
He's like, I got all your subscribers and then some.
Yeah, a lot of some. Okay, well, is anyone in the chat looking for anything specifically? Lee, you looking for anything before we get into these deals?
Am I looking for anything? Oh, a phone. Actually, I'm looking for a new phone.
You are? Oh, man.
Yeah.
Would you ever consider a OnePlus 5 or one of those kind of mid-range flagships? That's what I'm looking at next, I think.
Nope.
Oh, you're going for like at least, like what, 150 or 200 or less?
Dude, I'm so cheap. Here's the thing. A phone is something I will use more than anything else in a day. But I refuse to buy one that costs close to the amount of a laptop, which I would also use.
What is your standard price for laptops? For 1,000 or like 500?
Between 500 and 1,000, yeah.
Okay.
I aim for about 700. It seems like that's a sweet spot for me.
Okay.
For work purposes, because it's got a lot of RAM. It's got a decent... I don't care much about graphics cards, but it's got a lot of RAM and a decent size SSD in it, and at least a quad core with hyper-threading.
Okay.
But pretty soon, the next time I go to buy a laptop, it's probably gonna have way more than 8 cores.
All these Ryzen ones coming out. I haven't really been looking, but I've just been seeing them pop up. I haven't been following the price wise, anyways. I'd be interested to see stuff in the $500 to $750 what they can pack into that.
Yeah, man. What about you? What are your opinions on good price ranges for laptops and stuff like that?
I personally can't justify spending more than, I would say, like $800 to $900. That would be if I wanted a gaming laptop. That's where I would target.
Right.
So that's gonna cap you out at like a GTX 1060 on a good sale. Like I can't justify paying more than that for more specs.
But here's a question: would you get a better spec laptop with a cheaper? That's not even a word.
Cheaper.
A cheaper quality, like build quality.
Oh yeah. I think so. That's what the electronics one was.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, but it's like, I mean, and that's what the lower end Acers and Asus laptops, are. And I've used plenty of those in the past, and I haven't had problems. I don't know. I take care of my stuff though, so.
Yeah, exactly.
In terms of
people throw their laptops.
Yeah, in terms of external, anyways. Internals, I mean, I don't know. Like, I guess solders can come undone or something. That's kind of hard to say, versus what's an outlier or versus what's a crap product. Like,
my experience, the first thing that goes is the hard drive, and people get rid of their laptop. So then you slap a new hard drive in there.
Yeah, you just put an SSD in there or something, which is way more durable too for shock resistance.
Exactly. That's probably going to be changing though, because SSDs are becoming more and more common and cheap.
Yeah. So then the next thing that's going to go is a motherboard, probably. I think motherboard.
The whole thing. It's
because that's hard to replace. And then if it's like a soldered in CPU where you can't replace it CPU only, then yeah, you gotta switch out the whole motherboard.
Yeah, exactly.
Monitors too. Once those go, it costs like half as much as a laptop to replace monitor. So, yeah.
Pretty rough. What about phones? What's your phone range?
I would go up to 500, I think, just because like you said, we use our phones more than we even use our desktops or anything else. And my phone is starting to freeze up and lag and do stupid stuff, and it sucks when it does that when you have Google Maps, or something like that, or when you need an answer really fast. Does it happen often?
You have that red light? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. No, just like I've had Google Maps not route something because it was lagging, due to the phone being old.
Ooh, that's rough.
Yeah, and the people, $1,000 phone, no, that's just too much. Like, you get diminishing returns, don't you? For me, anyways. Like, a lot of people justify buying Apple products, right? Because of the ecosystem and the, group chat. Like, to me, that's diminished return already. The performance doesn't get that much better. Camera, I could agree with. Because iPhone cameras are good.
I would say their lifespan, though. Like, I've had a handful of Androids, and my iPhones have always outlived them. But then they're also much more expensive. But here's the thing, like, so you can buy a used iPhone 4 now for like $40.
I think the 4 is pretty bad now, though. Even the 5, I think it's pretty slow. I think you need at least a 6 to like kind of be competitive with the cheaper phones now. I've seen a 5. It's a little slow.
What about a 5S though? Because I've had a 5S like within the last year, and it worked well enough. It wasn't fast by any means, but it also wasn't as slow as this $60 piece of junk that I've been using. Actually, this is probably $70 at this point. Amazon. So I've been buying the Amazon Prime phones. My first one, which is the blue R1 HD, it only had 1 gig of RAM, but it ran pretty smooth, and I had it for almost 2 years before, because of my willingness to kind of toss it about when I was like at the gym and stuff. I would just throw it onto the ground when I was done, because I'd use it to like track time and stuff, like stopwatch and stuff. So I'd be picking it up and throwing it down a lot. It just stopped working. But that was 1.5 years, and it was maybe $60. Okay. So if you calculate that mathematically, I could buy one every 1.5 years. Yeah. And after 3 years, I would still be spending under $180, which some people spend $700 on a phone that only lasts them 3 years. Yeah. So I don't know, but then you could argue that the user experience makes it worth the $700. I don't know. Depends on how you look at it.
It's like, because when you also spend a lot up front, right? Like for that $700 phone, and let's say you do keep it to 3 years. In that 3rd year, like how is it performing versus getting the cheaper phones, I guess, and you get the newer iteration each time, like a Moto G or whatever, which does improve quite a bit each time they do a release. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not a phone person though, so if you ask like Marquez or any of those other people, they're gonna say something completely different. So yeah, don't go to me for phone advice. We're just talking about our own opinions here and asking for yours. Definitely not my forte, anyways.
Yeah, yeah. But if anyone wants to sell me their phone,
oh yeah, you can get a OnePlus 3T. Those are probably still performing pretty well. And they're like probably around 200. But someone freaked out with this deal on the page that I'm showing here, which is this Dalienware.
Oh my goodness, look at that, dude.
Yeah, you get
that's crazy.
Coffee Lake i5 locked one, but whatever. 16 gigs of DDR4 and a 1070 for $850.
That's pretty bonkers.
Or you can pay another, how much is this? Another $30 to get this 1050 Ti. Yeah, I mean, I would say this is a great deal. I don't think I could piece together a computer for this cheap right now. Or can I? No, I don't think so.
With the 1070 and 16 gigs of RAM
and that Coffee Lake i5, no.
That's gonna cost you like the whole price of the build before you even get to the rest.
1070s are going for like $450 to $500. I think I've seen pretty common now. So that's already half the price.
How much is 16 gigs of RAM these days? It's still like over.
Oh, like 180, I think.
Oh my god.
And yeah, and then 250 for like the RGB 3200 megahertz stuff or 3000 megahertz. This tower is so ugly though. What's your opinions on it?
Yeah, I don't. So the thing with Alienware was like they used to be really cool, but then that kind of sleek style kind of phased out.
Yeah, it's like houses in the 80s. It's just like you don't do linoleum anymore. It's like this was cool at one point. They needed to change it to, I wouldn't say tempered glass, but I don't know, straighter edges, less of these like, you know, military airplane angles.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's a good.
I mean, it could work. It kind of looks like a bass speaker, so if it's just something that that's gonna sit there, it's not gonna be like a centerpiece. I can get away with it.
Yeah.
It kind of just looks like it almost looks like that Corsair One.
Corsair
Looks like they kind of ripped that design.
One case? Is it?
I think it's ONE.
Oh,
I
there
watched
it
the
is.
Dave QD video on it. That's how.
Oh, yeah. This one. No, I mean, Alienware has always had this like kind of sleek blue accents with like a triangle or whatever design of the angles.
That's right.
But yeah, hardware wise, you can buy this, stick it in a $50 tempered glass case that you see on sale on Newegg, and you're good to go for $900. Really good system. No SSD though. It looks like.
Man, but SSDs have been kind of leveling out, haven't they?
$60, yeah, for 240 gig is what I've been seeing.
I'm down with that. I'd do that.
Yeah. Someone was saying Alienware needs to like strike a deal with some case company to get better cases. Everyone wins.
The thing is, with a big corporation like that, they have so many layers that like that'll never happen. There's so many layers and politics that go on.
CyberPower PC and stuff, I guess those aren't as big, but they team up with other case manufacturers to get into, you know, to use their cases like Vantex and stuff like that.
Oh
So-
yeah, for sure. Like, but CyberPower PC is a business about building PCs, whereas Dell is
Yeah.
a giant corporation with a lot of moving parts. They do way more than just PCs.
Yeah, it's
I don't
true.
know. Maybe their in-house Alienware team. Maybe they're like separate.
I mean, at one point they were completely separate. Then they were acquired by Dell, right? And then now,
Right.
I'm not sure. But they do. You can agree that you don't even need to look at the logo to know this is Alienware. Regardless of if it's ugly or not, it's distinct to them and unique.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what they're going for. I don't know. Oh, I thought this was a pretty good deal. I saw this today. Doom for $7.
What?
Didn't that just come out? Is that considered a 2016 or 2017 title?
Oh, that's a good point. I think it's 2016.
I think we all
We're just
bought
getting
it.
old.
I think we all bought it. Let's see.
Oh, it's Gray Market. Are they allowed to do that?
Slickdeals can post gray market stuff. What year was this?
Oh, okay.
Doom. Where's the news? Doom. 2016. Yeah.
I played that demo a bunch of times.
Wait, do you have the actual game?
No, I've never owned it.
Okay, so you did for any benchmarkings you did on it. It was the demo.
Just a straight demo.
Yeah.
They should all have demos. Do you remember that tweet we all retweeted?
Yeah. Everyone needs to do demos, which unfortunately they don't. So we have to
Yeah,
buy
that's okay.
games if we want to keep up.
Because it's like we're never gonna have time to play all the games we own.
Oh, definitely not. I don't even The Witcher. Like I want to play that so badly, but I just don't have time to sit down and game.
Hey, I will also post this link in chat. There's a condenser mic if you scroll down further.
Oh,
It's the first mic I ever owned. It used to be about $70.
condenser.
It's a USB. It's called the Samsung C01
I don't see it.
UCW. It's a little bit further down. You're almost there.
Oh, even further? Oh, not that one. Okay. Come on, let's go. Search.
Samsung.
Oh,
We have a lot of stuff on
Samsung
them.
or Samsung?
Yeah, Samsung.
Oh,
Oh, Samson.
I thought-
SAMSON.
Samsonite. Lucky.
Samson.
Swami.
There it is. Oh, you just passed
Oh,
it.
there it is. Oh,
There it
yeah,
is.
I've seen this one.
$25. It's a studio quality like I used to use it to record audio back in the day. Shipping is free. $25.
What's the difference between condenser and non-condenser again versus like a non-condenser mic? Is that just a buzzword? Are they all condenser?
It's the way that the That's actually a really good question.
Okay.
It's the way that it picks up audio, but essentially it usually has like a cone shape pickup pattern, but it could be a couple. But it basically just means that it's like it's a specific purpose, usually for vocals and podcasting type of thing.
I guess what else are you gonna use mics for though? For music recording, those wouldn't be condenser.
For like what? For like what else?
No, like why would you want a non-condenser mic?
Oh, well, there are different types of condensers, but certain mics will pick up certain things better than others. So like if you were doing live audio, you wouldn't use a condenser because it actually would be like overkill almost, because you can just use, I don't know, like a lapel mic for live audio. Condensers are more for like that studio quality radio sound.
Well, that's what what do you mean by live audio? Like when you do your A roll, would you prefer to use a condenser or not? Because I think you used to use lapel, right?
I use one.
I use one too.
No, I use my condenser now again.
Yeah.
I had a shotgun mic. Yeah, so sorry. So the thing with condensers is they tend to also have the reason why you'd put them, their audio quality is so good is why they put them in like a closed room with padding on the walls, because they pick up a lot, because they want to pick up the full vocal range.
Yeah.
So that's a reason not to use it for certain, like, so if you were in a live audience, it'd pick up everything. So it'd be like just constant feedback.
Or like too much noise.
Yeah. Okay. Whereas like a shotgun mic has a specific like pattern where it's going to pick up what's directly in front of it, block out what's around it, and then you see those big fuzzy windscreens on them.
Okay, so there's this one. I've seen a lot of YouTubers or smaller I've seen a lot of smaller tech channels, maybe even bigger ones, use this type as well, where they have those double mics kind of facing like that. This style.
Oh yeah, nice.
And they usually have this attached to their cameras, but instead of like shotgun, if they are using something that's not a shotgun. I was looking into it, but then I was like, you know what, screw it. My videos, I don't think improving the audio quality of like vloggy style videos are gonna help right now anyways, so I'm fine. I need to save money. $80?
I think the mastering helps a lot too anyway. Just doing some mixing after the fact helps.
Mixing,
even if it's not great.
Like straight up, you know, vlog footage where you're out in public and there's all that noise.
Yeah, even that could help too. That would be a good use case for the lapel mics, because those have a very small pickup pattern.
I don't do much for my audio, if you would call it mixing. All I do is notch filter, and then noise reduction. That's it. I don't amplify or do anything else. And maybe normalization to cap it off so I don't have high peaks. That's it.
Yeah. Man, we're all over the place, but there's so many like random things in here that are pretty cool.
Yeah, like V8 Energy Diet. No, I'm kidding.
Oh yeah. What's really funny too, this is totally like a tangent, sorry, but it's really funny like seeing diet stuff from the perspective of someone who's really seriously evaluated like nutrition and like my personal, I'm not gonna say I'm a nutritionist, but evaluated the basics of nutrition and exercise. Like diet stuff just seems kind of silly.
Oh yeah, just drink water.
It's just like, just eat good stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty obvious. People they either want to or they don't. I can understand the convenience factor. That's a whole different ballgame. But
I mean, I don't know. You should be drinking soda if you're serious about your health and dieting. Like, you shouldn't go for diet soda, which has, I don't know, what, that fake sugar stuff in it.
I drink. I'm not gonna lie. I drink a good fair bit of diet soda
right now.
But I probably wouldn't recommend it.
Okay.
Yeah. Because the problem is not that I'm afraid of the contents of the diet soda. It's the mindset that it puts you in when you're tasting it and you're like, well, because I think everyone realizes, like, if you start your day out drinking or eating crap, usually the rest of your day is pretty crappy. It's like, I had pizza for breakfast and there's some cookies in the lunchroom.
Yeah.
You just kind of just go off. I think it's more of a mental thing. Because you're just like, ooh, this is sugary and delicious, and then it's kind of tends to make you crave.
Igloo claims diet stuff is pseudoscience.
How do you eat normally?
I don't think I eat the best, but I'm not just eating garbage all day. I mean, it's usually some kind of grain rice probably because I'm that's the most convenient and cheap thing, and then some sort of meat and then some veggies on the side. That's about it. I don't do full salads. I could never do full salad meals where it's like, oh, my lunch today is a Caesar salad. Even if you throw chicken in there, I don't know. I need carbs. I need grains.
Yeah.
Just I don't know. It's an Asian thing. You need rice.
You go your whole life eating rice, and then all of a sudden you just
eat salads and leaves and.
See, that's the other thing to me. When people are like, "Hey, I'm gonna cut this thing out," and then they do everything in their power to replace it, I'm like, those kinds of things. Like, I think the mindset behind that is what's gonna make you trip up. Like, if you don't think you should be eating a certain type of thing, don't try to replace it. Just don't eat it, because then you're gonna just be like, well, this isn't good enough, and then you're gonna go back to it. Anyways, so you're saying you eat pretty decent. What about junk food wise? Do you try to hold?
Oh, I snack so much though. I snack a lot on junk food.
Sorry,
I gotta clarify. For my main meals, I eat decent, but then I snack on so many random things.
Garbage? Would you say?
Our M&M peanuts garbage.
They are, but they're also the best thing in the world.
Because it's like just some chocolate surrounding a peanut, right? How bad can that be?
I would argue it's not the worst. What's worst? The worst type of snacking, in my opinion, is like cookies and cakes.
I'm actually not a cookie, cake, or cupcake fan. Like, literally, people could be, like, offering it to me. I'm just like, I'm not a fan of that. I'm a chips, saltier kind of guy. Chips, which is probably not good.
Chips are pretty bad, too, but they're not... They're not as bad as, like, cake and cookie and stuff like that. Yeah. And, like, brownies.
Yeah. What about you?
That's sick, dude. Cake and cookie... Oh, dude, I'll eat anything.
You eat anything.
I'll eat anything. Just go look at my first few videos and you'll see. You'll see I'll eat anything. I'm very much like an impulsive type of person. So like I'll just pig out. Like I'm a binger type person. So I have to be pretty disciplined or else I kind of go off.
Earn sticks is challenging you, Lee, to take your shirt off.
I will not. I will in a future video.
He will. Yeah, see? So challenge has been accepted. He'll do it. I might too.
You're right. Actually, my wife is telling me to do it. She's like, you need to make that follow-up video.
To show
She's like, you owe it to
the games, yeah.
You have to do it too, though. I'm not doing it on solo.
I'm doing it. Yeah, we're not gonna do it on stream. There's like no audience here. These streams get like...
No.
Yeah, no. He wants it right now. He wants it right now.
Oh,
we're not gonna take our shirts off right now.
Will you flex right now, Danny?
I'm not gonna flex either. Y'all gotta wait. That will be released to the world. No, I'm kidding.
I will say this. As someone who's seen Danny's muscles...
That sounds awkwardly and creepy.
That sounds weird. I forced Danny to flex. I paid him money on PayPal. No, I'm just kidding. I would say that even if you, Danny, would say that you don't feel ready to do that the competition video, I think people would be impressed by the size of your biceps. Just saying. Okay. I'm just saying.
Awkward.
I'll put you on the spot, man. I'm putting you in the awkward spot.
Thank you. I haven't seen your flex pictures in a while. And now they think we send pictures back and forth. All right, this is where we're headed.
Only, guys, it's not that often. Come on, it's only like late at night or go to sleep.
On our phones. In a secret chat, that's not our normal text messages, just in case other people see. I mean,
Danny is giving me black eyes because I'll be looking at my phone late at night and I'll drop face.
Speaking of which, that's my segue into phone. What are those things called? Pop sockets. You seen these things?
Sockets.
These have become so popular recently.
Oh, those are so weird to me.
All my friends have these. I want one.
Weird. They're like, it's because my screen's so big that I can't reach the edge.
Whoa, no. It helps like so much.
So you actually like them?
I've used it and I'm like, wow, this is so genius. You go from like however much % phone drop rate to 0 basically. How many times have you dropped your phone on your face in bed?
Man, too many.
I've lost count. Yeah,
especially
see?
when you start falling asleep. You're like, I should be going to sleep, but I'm watching this new video on Dane's channel. And
Brad knows what's up. He and his fiance just got it. So awesome. It looks stupid, I admit. I think it looks so
that's the only
dumb.
thing. I think it looks dumb.
But it does compact pretty well. And my friends have shown me, like, it goes into their pockets without any problems. Like, you would think, oh my god, there's a fidget spinner pop socket. Okay.
That's amazing. What does this world come to?
Yeah.
You genuinely look shocked.
Oh, man. But I was thinking about getting it, but they're $10 on Amazon. That seems too much for a piece of rubber made in China for like 50 cents.
Mm-hmm. Just order one from China. You just have to wait a month.
No, I've looked. I couldn't find anything. Actually, let's look right now. Who needs pop sockets? We'll all buy them together.
What?
AliExpress pop socket. I think it's like the same price.
Pop sockets. That should be. I mean, why not?
Okay, I don't want these ring ones though. I want the silicone rubber ones.
Ooh, the ring one though.
Mm.
You should get one for your girlfriend, but then the ring actually comes off, and it turns out it's an engagement ring.
All right, we got the ring ones. They're pretty cheap. Where's the silicone poppable ones? They're not pop sockets if they don't actually pop.
Pop sockets. I'm sorry, I can't stop that. It's just coming out.
Phone holder grip. Is this it? Oh, expandable. Wait. Why is it so cheap?
Ooh.
What's the shipping on this? They don't have pictures of the side by side. So
I gotta get the biohazard one.
I don't know if I can trust this. Retractable holder. Sounds like it's the right thing.
You can buy single on Ali. For some reason, I thought Ali was more like a bulk sale.
Alibaba is bulk sale. AliExpress is their like Amazon equivalent.
Is it their same company?
It's the same company, yeah. Brad's saying there's some on Amazon for $8. To me, that rounds up to $10. That's the same thing.
Yeah, even with free shipping. Well, plus tax, right?
$8.90, yeah, $8.50 right here. I have some gift card. I don't know. We'll see. Why do all pop socket designs look cringe? Yeah, you gotta get the straight black ones because everything else looks. Ugh.
Pop socket.
Oh
It's
man,
not me. I'm not the one saying it.
Okay, sorry, we had to go on a tangent there. At least you know if you this is something you might not have known you ever needed.
Have you heard of BrickSeek?
Yeah, it tells you what's in stock, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Why? What's up?
I'm trying to think. It also, my friend used it kind of as like a Slick Deals alternative.
Usually when there's deals that go on Field of PC sales and Slick Deals where it's questionable how many they have, like anything that's Fry's or Walmart, where they're selling a full desktop. People say to go to BrickSeek to look to see if your store will have it, yeah.
That makes sense.
But I've never known for it to you can actually look for. I guess they have a deals tab now. Computers. Let's take a look.
Holy moly! I was looking up phones, and there was a $220 stock retail phone for $40.
BrickSeek?
Well, BrickSeek shows that there's none available.
Most liked. Oh, so here's a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see if it's. Can I go to desktop? PC? Alright. Let's see what we got. I don't think there's any gaming desktops here. They're just like standard.
Brick.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Oh wow. I'll take a look more into that later though.
Yeah, I have to look into that.
Alright, pop sockets, Corsair ones back to I think besides for like the mic and other random things. I'm not sure if Slick Deals has anything else.
I looked up their phones. They actually have some pretty nice phones.
Slick Deals?
Yeah, so a lot of them are out of stock. But
are you like looking for one right now? Like if you found one you would buy it?
oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay. Phones. I think PikaWebs is a pretty good person who keeps up with phones.
Come on, PikaWeb, someone to get. I'm cheap though.
Yeah, he's cheap, so it's kind of like when people ask for recommendations on desktops and then they say like I have a $200 budget. I'm like, oh, I mean you gotta do a lot of deal hunting and I can't find all the deals for you because I don't live where you do. This one though, I think it's a pretty good deal for SSD 480
snap.
for $100.
It's like $50 for 240 if you look at it that way,
Yeah,
which is a good deal at this time.
I would say so. I'm not sure how low 500-ish gigabyte SSDs have reached in the past on standard pricing, you know. So I think 100 seems pretty low though. Cheap graphics cards for $80. They're not gonna be new, so we will look at that when we get to the Craigslist portion of this. You think we're done with slick deals?
Did you check the computer parts section?
I did not. I was just
Did you see-
assuming
oh.
that the Build a PC sales would have them, but we can take a look real quick.
Yeah, you're right. That's true. We could probably just totally forget about it.
Yeah. PCs. All right. 1080. Oh, that's a pretty good deal too. Why was this on the front page? Is it old? And by good deal, I mean it might be a good deal. We gotta take a look.
Oh, snap. Oh, it's only got 8 gigs of RAM.
Yeah, what? And so it's already $1,200. I guess you get the i7. It has less RAM, and you only get the 1070 unless you pay another $100 or $90 for the 1080. I would go for the other one.
Yeah, because you gotta think that i5 is now like an i7. It's a 4-core 8-thread.
Yeah, but what's the i7 then?
Yeah, that's true.
I guess.
It's like at what
Do
point
you
you
need
get the
that?
diminishing returns.
Yeah, do you need that? This one has a platinum power supply though.
Which is that's pretty sick, but
I don't know. Both of them are from the gaming lines though, because Alienware is like Dell's gaming line now, and the Omen series is HP's gaming line. So I think they're both. You can do they're both gonna be pretty quality. Yeah, 1080, 8 gigabytes. Oh.
man, these cards.
Are you gonna get an APU anytime soon? I think a lot of people are asking, or they've asked me if I was planning on it in Twitter and video comments, and I don't know. I have so many other videos I want to make before I do these ones.
Yeah.
And I want actual sales to come up. I don't want to pay retail.
Well, and we've never been the channels to get the newest tech.
Yeah, I don't see
never been
the
our
point
thing.
of us doing the newest tech. Yeah, I never really cared to do the newest stuff.
Look, I'm gonna buy the newest hardware so you can watch the lower quality, less experienced person doing the video as opposed to watching Jay's. Look at Nate. This guy
wow.
never sleeps.
He needs a hot deal on a used CPU motherboard, for which we need more specs though. We'll get to that when we get to the Craigslist deals, and maybe we can search for your area on eBay and Letgo and stuff. But thanks for the donation, Nate. Appreciate it.
My phone's getting blown up.
I don't know if the 2400G needs to be any cheaper because it's a Ryzen 5, which the 1400 never went that much lower than $140. So you're getting some decent integrated graphics for an additional 15. I don't know how much the 1400 is right now though. Let's see. Yeah, it's not even. I think it's priced kind of appropriately, and we're gonna see sales. More sales than 8% anyways. Oh, we didn't even check B stock. I didn't even realize.
Oh, no. Deals were too good. We just didn't want to have to spend more money. That's why we don't look yet.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point that Pika made. Nate spent money to ask to save money, which is something I've hit on before regarding donations, and why it feels kind of weird. Because it's like, don't donate to the channel when you're still trying to save money and and you're on a tight budget, because you can use that for buying something that you wouldn't have spent money on, like $10 extra on a graphics card, So only donate if you can really if it doesn't affect you that much, I guess, and if you want to support the channel that way, I guess.
He puts the Nate back in donate.
Wow.
I went there.
You did. Midweek
I'm gonna change my name
Madness.
to Cringe TV.
Yo, you trying to get this SLI bridge? It's free. Wait, how much is it?
What? Is it free?
No, it's $5.
$5.
Yeah.
Who uses bridges anymore? Oh, I guess you still have to do them for NVIDIA?
I never run SLI or Crossfire, so I don't know if I don't follow up with if you still need it or not.
Do they have Crossfire benefits for compute?
What do you mean?
About that? Like when you're doing like, I don't know, like machine learning and stuff like
Oh, no idea.
Maybe that's a reason why people would SLI. Because
Ooh.
gamers definitely have moved away. Like no one SLIs anymore.
Enthusiasts still SLI, the ones that don't do machine learning. You know, all those big channels, Jay and I guess does Kyle and Paul SLI much? I know, like
I don't know, man. Their new systems, I don't think really.
Texor's
SLIs
always
much.
SLIs on his top end builds, anyways. Jay, I think he still does.
Is his newest build SLI?
Who's
That crazy case he did the custom water cooling.
Jay's?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Yeah, these sales are pretty bad. Ew. But we gotta check the secret aisle that, you know, might have something. 700 series, and we'll look at 900 and 1000, or 10 series.
The 1000 series. Oh yeah.
Oh, you gotta do the live unboxing. You have that ready to go? Now
I'm ready to go when you are.
You guys want to see a live unboxing while we're looking at EVGA B stock, and then we can get back to the other stuff. You guys ready?
Put a 1 in chat if you're ready for the live unboxing.
Put a 1.
Put a 1. Put a 1. Put a 1. Put a 1.
I haven't checked. I don't know how many people are watching and how many people left because we had audio issues and because it's Valentine's Day.
96 people watching.
Really? No way.
Yeah.
You're lying.
Nope.
I would have thought it was. Man, people just aren't. Wow, 97. What's up, everyone? How come chat's so slow tonight?
Look at these ones.
We want to see it. We want to see the unboxing. I'm gonna max you out, or I'm gonna make you bigger. You ready, Lee?
Make me bigger again.
Oh crap.
Undo the last 9 months of my life.
All right, let me see. How do I do this? I gotta copy Lee guest face.
Guest face? That's all I am to you? I'm just guest? Man.
All right, I
Look at
gotta.
my wallpaper.
I gotta crop this though. Or here. No, we did.
So creepy.
All right. So we're gonna unbox it now, I guess. There's Lee.
Hey.
Lee.
What's up, fam?
So big in the house here.
I
Did you just dab? Oh my goodness, guys. Alright, there's Lee.
Okay.
I need to crop this because my, like my other contacts are showing, and I don't want other people's names out there. Huh?
You're about to dox a bunch of your friends.
I know, see? How do I transform this? Edit transform.
Alright, I'm gonna undo my little Velcro strip. Alright, how can I do this in a way that makes sense?
Oh, here it is. Crop.
I need to organize this room. I'm never in here anymore. It's a sad life.
Uh-oh. Did that do it?
Did you bork it?
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm about to make so much noise.
Alright, we
Oh,
got
look,
it.
I'm putting a giant Amazon box on top of another giant Amazon box.
Well, I have 1030's gone up on Newegg. Oh yeah, sorry. Brad made a point earlier that I was supposed to highlight, but I was distracted by something. You can buy Founders Edition cards for MSRP from EVGA, I believe. So, if you're okay with paying MSRP, that's a place to get them. If you're a deal hunter usually, then you may just keep passing until the situation gets better. But, man, they packed those so well. Like, if you think about the size of the graphics card versus the box they send it in, EVGA, top-notch shipping.
This is it's a solid box. Feels like it's packaged well, like you said. On the side it says needs apartment number. I don't know why they
Needs apartment number. You don't live in an apartment though.
I don't know how these things work, man. Someone didn't communicate. Someone didn't communicate well.
Lee got his blue CS:GO knife and everything.
I got my Com TV unboxing. Wait, I gotta do the flip.
Yeah, do the flip.
Com TV unboxing.
Wait, does it auto flip or do you have to actually? Is there a spring? Is it spring loaded?
Yeah, I have to flick it. It's like semi spring loaded.
Okay.
I have to actually apply the force. Alright, let's see what we got in the box.
Let's see how EVGA packs it. This is what you would expect from B stock for all you future
Here,
buyers.
let me take this label out just because there might be sensitive information.
Is there a? Wow, that's a lot. Man, That's some.
me up.
You gotta save that, right? I save all my packaging stuff.
Dude, I can ship so many things with this.
Yeah.
So they surrounded it with the air, then they put more on the top.
There's none on the bottom layer though, huh?
No, that's
Okay.
true.
I think that's fine. There should be foam.
Well done, EVGA. Well done.
Yeah.
Alright, let's undo. Alright.
This
Here
is
it
pop
is.
it.
In a third-party box, because I don't know, do they sell B-stock items in a retail box ever?
I don't think so. I've only ever received it in those brown boxes. They're brown reship box.
It's almost just as good though if you think about it, because it's got EVGA's custom tape on it.
Yeah.
Look, it looks like it even came with the.
Oh, wait up. While you're doing that, let me pull off an actual retail one. It might be the same inner box. It just doesn't have the outer. Huh, okay. Oh, no, they usually open up in the hamburger style. Yeah. Okay, so it's not the same as retail, because those open like this. But still. Yeah, I think it's still pretty good. We should collab sometime. I don't even know what your channel is about. I think I've had a lot of people ask to collab. No, a lot of people ask to collab just in general, whether they're related or not. So it's hard to accept every collaboration. But also, if I've had channels who aren't even related, they do gaming stuff, which I wouldn't really see how a collaboration would work, and that might be a little awkward.
This thing is clean, man. It's also humongous.
That is clean.
I have two labels. I have two serial numbers. Is that usual? Oh yeah, there usually is one on the card. There's one on the card and then one on the box. This thing is clean, man. They clean this up really nice before.
It doesn't. So someone said they were triggered that it's not anti-static wrapped. I'm not sure if it needs to be.
It was in a plastic box or a plastic thing.
Technically that could get staticky though, right? I don't know the whole physics behind it. I'd have to look it up, but I think it's fine. Static isn't an issue unless it's somehow generated from like a lot of friction or something. And the mild amounts, the components should be fine.
Man, I'm actually super impressed by how clean this is. If they didn't tell me this...
Wait, did you get the TI or non-TI?
This is the TI, 780 Ti.
Oh. Nice. That's awesome. Dude,
Clean, bro.
that heatsink, does it have the stickers on the fan circles still? Are those stickers still attached? It looks pretty shiny. You gonna peel them or what?
Let me see it. No, they've been peeled.
Oh, they've been peeled? Okay, it looks shiny.
I like this card a lot.
It was $80, guys. This was from 2 weeks ago. EVGA secretly had these all in stock. Shout out to Random. I'm not sure if he's here tonight. He was like, hey guys, check this out. It's on sale. We all hopped over there. There was like 3 different models of 780 Ti's on sale. 770s were on sale. 780s were on sale. For under $80 for all of them. And yeah, people were just buying them left and right. Lee got one. I have some sitting actually back here that I'm going to unbox in the video. So.
What would you rate the price at? Or the game... Well, I guess price and performance, but also the gaming performance of maybe a modern card for those who don't know what
it's like
780 Ti.
It's like a 1060 3GB.
For $80.
Yeah, it's definitely better than a 1050 Ti. Yeah, it'd be like a 1060.
That concludes our session of the live unboxing, people. I hope you enjoyed.
Yeah. So that's awesome.
It was kind of like a double unboxing because you did yours as well.
Which one?
Well, you kind of pulled your box out.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this Lee face now. You go back to being normal size.
Yeah, get rid of my... No one wants to see that to begin with.
Everyone wants to see it, Lee. What are you talking about? I don't know what's up with this window, though. Oh, it's because I changed the size. Give me 1 second. There we go. Bringing it back in. Okay, I think we're good.
Bring it around town.
Town. Is it around town or around sound?
I thought it was around town.
I gotta look that up again. It's been a while.
Bring it around sound.
You can sell that. If you were to resell that, I think you can get 160 for it. just because
Yo.
of the performance.
Have you checked eBay?
I have not.
Let's see what there are on eBay.
All right, let's see how good my random guess out of my butt is.
Is that where you got it?
Yeah, it came straight out of there. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my good. All right, so there's
Yeah,
160 for some bids. No one's buying these $300 ones unless they're crazy.
Look for sold listings.
Yeah, sold.
Oh my goodness. There's one that just got sold off a bid
Are
for
you-
$335.
What? Oh, so closer to 200 after fees. You're gonna be sitting at like 170-ish probably if you sell for 200.
Looks like they're going up for bidding wars.
Yeah. Like,
oh my.
Like who is buying this for 335 today? It sold today.
Oh my goodness. I like how you put no reserve and everyone just jumps on
That's really
it.
I mean, you can post it to resell, which, I mean, you got the deal. It's whatever. I think a lot of people though would be angry that for people who snipe these types of deals just to
Yeah.
resell with that intention. So
Yeah.
it's up to you. I already know what I'm gonna do with mine. I'm not gonna be reselling them. So
I
my
would
conscience
say,
is
like,
clear.
For the sake of the community, don't be a part of the problem.
Yeah, like
I would also say though, I don't snipe deals and resell ever. Like, I'm not that type of person. But I'm not gonna say that every once in a while. Like, I sold my 480 back when it was hot.
oh yeah,
and I
but
didn't even
that
buy
was
it.
totally legit. I mean, it's yeah. I think that was totally fine.
Yeah.
I
Guess it depends. I wouldn't sit around just sniping deals just to flip.
Yeah.
If someone wanted to do that, I mean, if that's their prerogative, then it's really tough to tell them that that's
I don't think
not a
there's
good thing to do.
yeah.
But
It's weird because like I did that PC flipping challenge with Olfa, but that was I don't know.
wasn't it used? And it wasn't even during a time where there was.
Yeah, it was
necessarily
just like a
trade.
normal deal. Like it wasn't like right now, which is I guess is horrible. I don't think I stole that from anybody. I have to look back to look at the details of it, but that could be just me justifying it too. I could be a dick, and you know, everyone tries to justify their own actions. So it's however you feel about it though, because it's
Yeah.
all in your own hands.
Yeah.
Someone was asking the questions though, like, do you need a anti-static bag to touch your GPU? Like, you can touch it all you want on all the connectors. You can even, I think we've talked about this. Brian from Techia City, he's rubbed his on carpet. This stuff is way more durable than some people would lead you to believe. Like, some people think that you can destroy these so easily with a little bit of static, which I mean technically you can, but the chances are very low. Just don't rub your feet with socks and then touch them. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I'd say watch it. I would say watch the video, and it will just change. He's even scrubbed down a RAM stick with tap water and soap.
I mean, think about it.
And-
Why would, like, if you think about the physics of it, with the molecules and all that stuff, why would that be
Right.
wrong? I mean, you might get some corrosion, but you can see that visibly. So I don't think there's anything wrong with doing that.
Yeah, I think the only fear would be just the chemical reactions. Like, you don't know what the soap necessarily is
Mhm.
made out of, so it could be possible, like you're saying, with either corrosion or just some of the componentry on that RAM stick really doesn't like, I don't know, Dawn soap.
Yeah, I guess for me is unless it has capacitors or something that can hold a charge, which then
Right.
when you short it, then yeah, you could ruin stuff. But if it's something like RAM, like if it's just something on the surface, because every connector it's got a whole like cross section of metal contact, and just
Right.
one surface of it does not ruin the contact. So
Right.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm with you on that. I think it would take such a significant amount of charge
hmm
in order to actually short something that I think the better safe than sorry is what people would stick with.
Yeah,
The
for
whole,
sure.
Like, use it, because even Steve from Gamers Nexus uses an ankle bracelet.
Oh really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, so he'll put one on his ankle and then attach it to a metal,
Yeah.
or he'll put it on a power supply that's turned off but plugged in for the ground.
That's very interesting because, like, he would the chances of him ruining something from static is probably like less than 1%, like point something percent. But he has assessed it and said, you know what, it takes me 15 seconds to put this strap on. I think that's worth it. Whereas other people are like, nope, I'm not putting it on. It's not worth my time because the chances are so low. So, you know, it's whatever you're comfortable with, honestly. We can't tell you the answer to that.
I mean, yeah. You could argue, though, that cases are getting more and more plastic and less metal. So it's not like you could say, just touch the case before you do anything.
That's true. Yeah.
Because that's what people used to say. Just touch the case, if anything.
Yeah.
Touch something metal. Don't do it on carpet. But then there's some people who... Jay is like, I build PCs exclusively on carpet. Oh, we're gonna be cutting it close soon.
I don't think I have to cut off at 7 p.m.
Okay.
I mean, you'll know when I have to cut off. when the girlfriend gets home, because it's Valentine's Day and all. Even though we're not officially celebrating, we're still doing dinner, like, at home.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, I will probably have to split at 10 my time, because it's gonna be 10.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Alright, so... I guess we didn't even get a chance to check out Build a PC sales for reals.
Build a PC.
MSRP.
Sorry, JD, you didn't miss much. Just a double unboxing with Danny and I, whipping out some 780 Ti's on live stream.
What? 14 and 2.
Why did I say it like that?
Yeah, why did you say it like that?
I don't know. Moving on. I never tweeted the stream. Who am I?
Brad made a good point. Like, I mean, I think I've been touching computer hardware for a while now. Well over a decade. And I've never shorted anything. Though, you guys have heard from my failure story, I've shorted something because I plugged something in wrong. But that's not due to, like, static. That's just me being stupid and plugging in what fits into the wrong place.
It was an honest mistake.
Yeah.
Because back then, the connectors were probably not as matured.
I think floppies were still kind of, you know, relevant back then, too. So, yeah. But it's... That was in the past. You learn so much, though. When you make a big mistake, oh my goodness, you learn way more than, you know, than if you don't. Especially, like, I see that at work, too. Anytime I mess up on something, I never forget it. So, you can only improve.
Usually the people who help you are just someone who've messed up in that way already, so that's why they know how to fix it.
Yeah.
Totally agree. Actually, I talked to one of the head engineers where I work, and I said, how did you get where you are? And he said, I've probably messed up that many more times than you, which is why I'm here.
Yeah. I think it's cool, too, especially in the workplace, you know, because, like, I work with kind of older people. There are some that make you feel bad for messing up, but then there are some that just say, you know what, it's all right, you're learning, you know, it's cool. And those are, I love those people. Because they don't make me feel dumb. Which at work sometimes I feel really dumb. Just because I'm surrounded by so many smart people.
And hey, don't sell yourself short, Danny.
I think everyone, like, it's all about being humble and just not having a big ego. That's how you learn and progress. Unlike
I've had so many discussions about that. Like, what's the balance between staying humble and also not underrepresenting yourself at work?
Mm-hmm.
Because I've had experiences where people will just assume it's your fault because you're always the one saying, well, I probably just messed something up.
Yeah. But
then when it comes down to it, it's like, actually, no, I didn't. I did what I was supposed to do, and I did it correctly, so I'm not taking the blame for this. I don't know. That's a tough call, man.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a situation where you've had to defend yourself?
I think, well, even when you're wrong, as long as there's good reasoning, like you explain, all right, why did you do it wrong? Like, well, this is what made sense at the time, or this is the data I had in front of me. Like, you know, I thought about it and just made the wrong choice. I think that's still, you know, that's okay.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So... Yeah, I think I've had that happen plenty of times at work.
not being careless.
Yeah, it's not me being careless. This was my assumption because this was the information I had. Like, now I will go fix it because we had this discussion.
Has anyone ever assumed that you couldn't do something that you could do, so you felt like you had to make it known?
No, I don't think
Danny
so.
wouldn't know how to do that. Wait, no, yes I can.
I don't think so. No, not that I can think of off the top, anyways.
Hey guys, it's Charles from Tech Always.
It's Tech Always from Charles.
Charles, it's guys from Tech Always.
I'm not seeing anything here. Oh, ooh, see, with Coffee Lake stuff out, this listing has ended. Like, I don't know, because KB Lake, like, do people still consider this? Like, this deal versus the other one, which was cheaper, and you got an i5 Coffee Lake. Oh, this one has SSD, though. What are your guys' opinion? Would you grab a KB Lake deal if it popped up? Or would you just kind of try to wait for a Coffee Lake one?
I'd do it.
You would? You would grab a...
I would.
Honestly...
Sorry, I interrupted you. You're like gonna answer my question like, yes. Like slapstick comedy. I've been interrupting you all night, man.
No, I'm pretty sure I've been interrupting you, but... so you would? Okay, that's good to know. Like, I'm about ready to move on from my Skylake now. 6,700K. So... whether it's Ryzen or Coffee Lake now, I'm unsure. But I know that when I do move, it's going to be because I got a really good deal. Because I don't need to move right now. There's like no reason for me to upgrade. It's working plenty fine. I make one video a week, if that. Like, you know, yeah, can't justify spending that much money on an unnecessary upgrade.
Exactly. I would say, like, I could understand because of how the Coffee Lake i5's pricing is and how it's essentially an i7 for KB Lake. I can understand why you would not get a KB Lake processor.
Yeah.
But it would have to be relative to the deal.
Yeah, it's hard to do it without seeing the deals in front of us.
But if you had the option to get more cores for a decent price, I wouldn't see why not. So, I mean, I could see you going for the i7 Coffee Lake instead of a KB Lake.
Yeah.
Because there'd be no reason to upgrade to KB Lake i7. From a 6,700K.
And the Z370s are, I mean, this is a reasonable price. This isn't a top end one by any means, but I mean, the Z370 it was $100. It was on sale. It looks like the sale's over. So motherboard prices aren't that bad anymore. The Coffee Lake i7s were like $320 or $350 when I saw them. So not crazy release prices anymore. And then we got people in chat like Enzo with the FX 6300 still, and it still works. I haven't done one of those. You know, a lot of those. Even our friends like Ozzy, he does that using an old system for like a week or a month series. Where it's like I used Sandy Bridge i3 for 1 week, and this was my experience.
Yeah.
I haven't really done that, like taken the step and the commitment to do that. Like, I have systems on the side that have like those specs maybe, but I don't do everything on it, like edit and game and everything. So
you could do it easily with all the systems you have sitting around.
Oh yeah, I could, but it's just like I don't know. It takes time to set up though. It's not as simple as moving your hard drive over. Like sometimes the old hardware doesn't like you know, the system you already have on it or the way it's configured. Redoing drivers, stuff like that. Like
as long as it's unactivated.
Yes, true.
Makes it easier. But yeah, no, I guess I could have done that too because I was using my i3 for a while. But yeah, you have to reconfigure your editing software because your settings change.
Or install it in the... Well, I guess you don't have to install it in the first place. But yeah, settings would have changed and... yeah. Alright, JD has a question. What is the best price to performance PC considering everything at MSRP? Man, I can't answer that because I don't know the MSRP of everything currently. Off the top, anyways, I'd have to pull it up.
As well, right?
Well, let's just assume like, for you or for like the typical person who games and does a little bit of video editing. or wants the capability to do it if they choose.
Yo, shots fired.
Why?
Shots fired, Danny. Let's assume it's you. Person who games occasionally and could make a video if they chose to do so.
Well, I think it's because if you make a decent gaming PC, it's usually going to be pretty good at video editing, unless it's like an i3 or Ryzen 3, which it can still get the job done, but...
I was joking that you were taking shots at my video
Oh,
editing.
no. Which, you do have a video coming up soon, right?
This week, yeah. Finally. What would you say? That's a tough question, man.
I think Nate's on point with the Ryzen 5 1600.
Am I scooted over?
Oh,
in the frame?
Are you? Let's see. Oh, yep, you are. Good. Sorry.
Black space.
Um.
Woo! I shifted over a little.
Yeah, the APUs are pretty cool, and I do want to play with them, but I don't know if I would recommend that to a lot of people unless all they were doing is playing Rocket League, and maybe, you know, those lower end games. But we're talking about like capability to do AAA titles here, which the APU kind of goes out the door because then the integrated graphics, you know, you're gonna have to put a dedicated GPU in there. So we're talking like mid range here. Yeah, I think 1600 Ryzen 1600, and then I don't know for graphics card, honestly.
780 Ti for $80.
Yeah, I use 700 series, like a 770 or 780. Wait, he said MSRP.
MSRP.
Yeah, see,
for
so
MSRP.
what at MSRP is decently priced right now for graphics cards?
Well, at MSRP, it would have been like you could have got a 1070 for $300, 300 something bucks.
What is a 1050
What was the
Ti?
MSRP of a 1070?
I think it was 400 and
380. It looks
380.
like. Yeah. Ah, that's actually kind of high. 1060 was only 250.
Yeah. It was even lower. It was like 220 or 230 for the 3GB version too.
That would have been sick. You're right. I forgot the 3GB came out later.
Where is that?
Oh, and the 480 was 240 at launch. I forgot about that. And that's at 8GB. So it was 200 for the 480.
1050 Ti is around 150. Okay.
Man, I almost want to throw in a 480 for the graphics card. 4GB. $200.
200 bucks for a 480?
Yeah, that was the launch price.
Oh man, that was a year.
That sounds so good now.
A year and a half ago, yeah, it does. We didn't even get to Twitter. I think we're running out of time tonight.
We're running out of time. Quick, speed round. Speed Twitter.
Speed Twitter. We got some tweets. We going through some deals. All right, we got the moose. We got some horse head thing. We got some more moose. All right, we don't have that many links. I think Brad wants to send something. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
What is this?
I like how we went the same place there.
Okay, what is it? What's he selling? $800 for a single 1080 Ti? Oh, okay. I mean, I think that's pretty standard right now, right?
Oh.
Or did I just see a deal for one for 700 earlier on Build a PC sales? This might be too overpriced. We just saw it right here. 1080 Ti Founders Edition right here for 700 instead of some sketch guy on Craigslist. Oh, we just doxed him. Okay.
Oh no.
Let's see.
All 100 people watching are gonna... Oh, it's 77.
Alright, we got another one from Brad. He's got all these Seattle deals. I picked up one of them from his links before. $200. Here we go. Main specs. 8 gigs of RAM. i7 2600. Where we got GTX 560. GTX? Not an RX? Uh-oh. That's kind of a bad card.
Yeah, that's pretty awful.
It has everything, though. Because the i7 2600s, I swear they're still over $100. If I recall correctly. Yeah, and you get that.
That's not including the motherboard.
Yeah, so then you get the motherboard. You get this 8 gigs of RAM with this like $50, even though it's DDR3 at the moment. And you get the ugly monitor and keyboard. But you pop in a graphics card and you literally have a full system for potentially $350 with monitor and keyboard.
Yep.
I'm not gonna buy this though because I don't need more stuff sitting around right now. That's a good deal though, Brad. Maybe you should pick it up.
Brad, the deal man himself.
Oh, 2600K, and this one's 16 gigs of right. Oh, this is a good deal.
550 Ti.
I mean, this is garbage. Just don't, take that out of the price. You get this
Just the RAM and
SSD
the
and
CPU
RAM.
alone.
The SSD and RAM add up to $150.
Yeah.
Then CPUs and mobiles gotta be worth another 100 something. 750 watt PSU. Huh? Where's this at?
You could totally flip Craigslist deals and not feel bad.
Yeah,
Because it's not like as publicly accessible.
Yeah, it's not like I'm cutting off people from like hundreds of people across the U.S. Okay, I think this is a good price. Like, you just pop a graphics card into this one, a $200 graphics card, and you have a really good gaming system for $350.
That's nuts.
Yeah. Nate says the other one's a good price, but ... He didn't finish his thought. And then we get this one. Oh, 4 GB.
I mean,
At $120, what can you get?
I mean, I think you mentioned you wouldn't pay more than $80 for a 960.
I think right now for a 4 GB version, maybe $90. But yeah, I think you can get a 770 for better.
Oh man, 780 Ti for $80.
You might even be able to get a 780 normally priced for 120. Yeah.
But thanks to Oz's video, those won't be available for years to come.
Which one?
780s.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. 4 gigabyte 770s go for $200. Ooh, I have not seen. I guess if your local area is crazy, which some people do live in very bad markets, then yeah, I can see that being the case. 2600K uses DDR3. Get that Cheryl PC and make a vid. You said to get the. This is in Bellevue. It's not too far from me. This is where I actually picked up the one I did the PC flipping challenge with Ofa on. It was in this town right here. It's like a richer area. I cannot pick up more stuff right now.
PC flipping though is such a much more dynamic video because instead of just building something, you also have to factor in your ability to resell it.
Yeah, there's way more aspects to it.
Sounds like a series that needs to start happening. PC flipping versus Linus.
Versus Linus?
Hey, Linus, I know you can do Junkyard Wars. Scrapyard Junkyard Wars.
Yeah.
But how well can you resell that? He'd be like, hey, I'm Linus. Oh, $500.
I mean, this is like content goldmine, which is what Brad is bringing up, but it's just, I already don't have time to. I still need to get budget or Deal Hunter Showcase out, which I'm working on right now. That's not gonna be out this weekend, but hopefully the weekend after. Like, there's too many things I want to work on that I don't have time to work on, so I can't just go pick out this PC and try to make a series on it. There's too much. Brad, you pick it up, you sell it, you make some money, because you found it. If you weren't 2 hours south, yeah. That's another thing, too. You gotta consider how much gas and time it takes to go pick something like this up. For me, it'd be about an hour round trip and, like, maybe a couple gallons of gas.
Well, and also, if you wanted to read something, you could actually use it to your benefit, like get an audiobook and listen to it while you're on the way there.
That's true. All my friends are into audiobooks right now, and like just reading a certain amount of novels and having these book club meetups where they talk about different books they read. And I'm just like,
I have a
man,
reading list.
You have a reading list. Do you
I have one
discuss
this
it
year.
with anybody? Like
For the
discuss
first time ever.
books that you finish?
No, book clubs help though because they give you like a
goal.
Yeah.
But it's just like, we're talking about time management right now. If I had to pick between YouTube and book club, sorry, I gotta pick YouTube.
Giving versus taking. I don't know. I've used YouTube also as an opportunity to learn as well because I didn't know anything when I started my videos.
For sure. You learn so
and now
much.
I still don't know anything, but I know how to research stuff to talk about it.
Yeah, like, you learn when you make a video on something, you want to be at the top of your game and stuff. Which is why I don't make usually highly technical videos, because I'm not sure if people have noticed, or I think I've mentioned this before, I'm not a highly technical person like Gamers Nexus or Jay's. Jay's. Like, if you were to rank who's the most technical sound channel, I think Gamers Nexus is at the top.
Gamers Nexus, easily.
Of the bigger channels.
Wendell.
Or
Well,
Wendell, right?
Wendell seems to have more of a technical knowledge of hardware across a more broad scope, whereas Steve has like a.
Yeah.
I don't know though. I could be wrong. Sorry.
And this is just based on like their PCB analysis and stuff that we've seen. We don't actually know. They don't put everything out there. Gamers Next Hardware Unboxed. I know there's smaller channels that just they aren't as big right now. I'm sure they will be though because everyone loves learning about this stuff. There's smaller channels out there that are way more technical, but I'm definitely not a technical channel. I would say I'm more of entertainment and like just day in the life of just some random guy who's doing stuff. And if you want to, you can learn a thing or two. But I'm not going to teach you everything about, like I said, PCB analysis on a graphics card.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
All right, man. I gotta get running soon.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Close this out.
Thanks for everyone who showed up. We had a lot of people. We were at 100 and something people. 110 at the peak, it looks like. So thanks for joining the stream. It's good to be back on track. We streamed last week too, right? And the week before. I think we're 3 weeks straight now. Hopefully we can keep the streak up. Even though we are, getting busy, and with you guys in the chat, keeping it as least as lit, it really helps us. Like, there's never a dull moment. There's always something to talk about, and we thank you for that. We appreciate it.
Agreed, 100%.
But yeah, if you're watching this after the fact, let us know regarding any of our random topics that we had today. Yeah. I'll try to be better about commenting on that. If you guys had anything that we couldn't answer right now, you guys in the chat right now, you leave it in the comments once the video's up, and it'll be there for us to be able to look back on when we do get a chance. Or tweet it to us, whichever. Yeah.
Agreed.
Are you doing Valentine's? You already did Valentine's Day stuff, right, Lee?
No, because when you have kids, you have to plan it out more, but...
Was the dinner...
I got some gifts that are coming in the mail. And yeah, we'll probably go on a date or something this weekend.
Okay, I think that's the same for me too. So we're just gonna do a little small dinner thingy right now at home. But yeah, hope everyone else has a good Valentine's Day. Even if you don't have a significant other, you are loved by us and your fellow peers.
Look, would we make a heart sign with our hands if we didn't actually love you?
I did go... Okay, here's one thing. Hopefully my girlfriend's not watching the stream. I did go buy flowers.
Aww.
Even though I think they're the biggest waste of money ever because they eventually die. But it's the thought that counts, and she really likes flowers. So I was like, okay, I'll do it.
I can't process why you'd want flowers.
Exactly. Let me go buy you some fake flowers, and then they'll last for the next 20 Valentine's Days.
Look, babe, 10 flowers in, I could have bought a 2,600K on eBay. Okay?
Yeah,
and that's going to last at least 4 years.
That's true.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Anything else, Lee?
No, I mean, same as Danny. Appreciate you guys coming out. We had a lot of interaction. It was awesome. The chat was just blowing up at certain points. So we're glad to hang out with you guys and to be able to answer you. Hopefully, I try to respond to anyone who directly tags me in a comment. I'll respond to you directly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, appreciate it. And you good, Danny?
I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that was everything. Oh, and in case you didn't know, I'm Lee from CompTV.
Burn.